What's going on, guys? It's your boy cypherdiaz, Cedric L Jackson, aka Ceddy Ced. And what I want to do is I want to tell you about my story and why I got involved with Empower. But before I do that, let me do this. Let me tell you a little bit about one of my business partners and one of my mentors, which is Travis Holder. Now, Travis was working, let me start back a little bit before that. Travis and I, we worked together selling cars at Riverside Chrysler Jeep, which this dealership is no longer in existence. But I met Travis there. We sold cars together. We became friends, and Travis ended up moving up north. And he became an IT technician, working for a company, went to school, become an IT technician because he wanted out of the car business. And we kind of lost touch. But we kept a little bit in touch on Facebook. But here's the story. Travis gets involved with Empower because he wanted to make a change in his life. He did not want to work as an IT technician anymore. He didn't like working in a cubicle, and he didn't like having a boss tell him what to do, 9 to 5 every day, and decide how much vacation time he can have and how much his actual worth is to society based on, being paid an hourly rate or a salary. But doing that, he was able to quit his job. He was able to actually move back to his home country. Travis is originally from Panama. So he quit his job, moved back to Panama because of the income that he's making with Empower Network. And now I got to throw this out there. Your results may vary. I got to put out an income disclaimer because I don't know you. I don't know what you're going to do. So with that said, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I locked arms with Empower Network. I actually approached Travis on Facebook. I saw what he was doing. Kind of asked him about it a little bit, and I had a different business that I was trying to build online, and I needed some help. So I went to Travis because I saw him marketing online with Facebook. And what I noticed was he told me a little bit about the Empower Network and how it works. And I gotta tell you guys, I got really involved with this company because there are some phenomenal things that I'm seeing with these people. And I just had the pleasure of going to my first event. The event was held in Denver, Colorado, and I met a lot of great people. I met Lawrence Tam, I met Justin Berengia, I met Chuck Marshall, I met David Sharp, I met Christina Munoz, Paul Hutchins, I met Mike Hobbs, Adam Whiting. I met a lot of great people, including Robert Brown, who is Travis's mentor and sponsor. So meeting all these people, it really gave me a shift in the way that I think and the way I behave. But there's one person in particular that Travis introduced me to that has really helped change my life, and that person is Jen Hua. Jen Hua actually took time out of his day while we were at the event to sit down and help me have a breakthrough, not just in business, but a personal breakthrough. And I discussed some very personal things with him that I'm going to kind of share in this video. And one of those things being is as I was growing up in high school, my parents didn't have a lot of money. My mom was going through school to become a nurse. And at this time, it was very hard on my father because he was the breadwinner and he didn't make a lot of money. Just to give you an idea, I'm not going to take up too much time with this story, but I was one of the kids that had to go back to school the following year wearing the same clothes that I wore the first year. And the shoes had holes in them, jeans had tears in them, and all my classmates, they recognized like, hey, you wore that last year. Yeah, I know. I know I wore this last year. So, that type of stuff, it's a little personal. It's hard to talk about, but I need to share my story with you because that's the one thing that Jen Hua taught me was don't suppress that. Don't suppress your story. Let it out. Let the world see who you really are, because I want you, the person that's watching this, to connect with me. I want you to understand that I'm a human being just like everybody else. I have feelings and emotions, but that's the real reason why I got involved with Empower, so that I can change my life on a financial plane, but I didn't realize that it would actually help me change my life on a spiritual plane as well. Now also, the things we also talked about was, just being myself, and I've had problems with that in the past. I felt like I've tried to fit into what society has wanted me to be, because growing up, that's kind of how you do in high school. You try to fit in, you try to become popular, try to be around all the cool kids. And again, you know, now that I look back and I look at where I'm at now, it's like, why would anyone, including you, why would you ever try to fit in when obviously you're created differently for a reason? You were meant to stand out, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to stand out. I'm here to be Cedric, be myself, especially in front of this camera, especially for you guys, because I want you just to take a look at what we have for you on the other side. It's changed my life. I know it can change your life. As of right now, I'm doing some things that consist of marketing online, which I've never done that before. I've always sold cars, or I've done things in the home improvement industry and came back to the car business. So right now as we speak, I'm still in the car business, but what I do is I market online, and Empower has shown me everything that I need to know about doing that. So I'm changing my life on a daily basis. As of right now, I sleep on the floor, I walk to work, I'm doing all these different things to sacrifice so that I can lead the lifestyle of my choosing.